today I want to talk about how me performing on BET and Soul Train along with Destiny Child and Keith Washington inspired me to become a filmmaker and also a fashion mogul and just everything that I'm doing out in the entertainment world. So, we went to LA, we went like twice. One of the visits that we went, we was out there shooting the actual video, which was, it was done, I can't remember the guy name that actually shot the video, but he was one of the big directors at the time. And we went out there and we, it was out for my first time and our first time really, going out there and really doing something on that platform of that magnitude. So we went out there, we shot the video, and in the editing process, they came back, they sent over this was a VHS tapes. They sent back samples, and we was able to take a look and just go over some things and pick the best one. So anyway, once we got the video shot, the next week we got called to come back out to do the Soul Train. And throughout the midst of this, we had the record already buzzing in South Florida, North Georgia, and we was already doing shows. And this was like 6 months into us actually having to wait for the sample clearance from George Benson or whatnot. And the record finally hit retail, and we was getting some play in Miami, and Don Cornelius himself heard the record on the radio station. So he got in touch. He had his people to get in touch with Warner Brothers and say, hey, we want to get those guys out of order to come to Hollywood and actually perform. So after we had just came back that week, we booked another flight and we had to go back out to LA to do the Soul Train. And throughout that experience, man, it was like really awesome. You know what I mean? Because I was able to see on the back panel of how things really got done in Hollywood. And at the time, we was assigned Joy Bailey, who was the same A&R that discovered Hammer. So what she did, long story short, she took us to like Beverly Hills, and we had to pick out clothing. And I tell you, we went from Beverly Hills to every mall, flea market, whatever, and it was a big challenge, because we had to find something that we liked. So we was up and down. We was shopping, and we was looking for shoes, the hats, the whole nine, the whole works. Because they had they bought some clothes in, and it really wasn't really quite what we wanted, but they did make us happy. We went out and then we found some things that really worked for us, which was good, which brings me to the Cadoba apparel. And I thought to myself, I was like, what if I was the creator of the clothing?